multiple solutions, and one of the solution is Hadoop, which we will study in depth. Okay, then how Hadoop came into picture, what is its ecosystem. Then in ecosystem there will be several elements which we are going to discuss. Okay, these are not the only elements like HDFS, Hadoop MapReduce, Hadoop Yarn. We will study other elements as well. Okay, so these are the topics we are going to cover. So data, as you all know, data it's a broad term that can refer to as raw facts. Okay, and we can gather we gather raw data, then we process it to get some meaningful information. Okay, to find something meaningful out of it. Okay, now data is of different types. In your previous classes, previous 2 lectures, you have heard this twice or thrice, that different types of data are there. Can anyone tell me what are the different types of data?
Yes, ma'am. It's like a structured form of data and semi-structured or unstructured form of data like audio and images. Uh,
Very good,
like
very good. Okay, good. But if someone is hearing it first time, let me explain it to you. See, 3 types of data we have. Sorry, my writing is not that good, but I'm trying to draw. First one is structured data. Oh, see. Structured data. Why it is not working? Sorry, huh? Let me delete it. Just give me a minute. I hope it will work now. See, structured data. Another one is semi-structured data. And one we have is unstructured data. Okay, so if we talk about the structured data, our data is more in tabular form. Okay, rows and column format, where rows are known as records and columns
tuples.
are fields. Yes, tuples. Good. Okay, then we have semi-structured type of data, where data is structured but in not in a complete manner, not in a row and column format. Like if we talk about those XML files where we have tags, HTML, XML files, okay, in tags format. So somehow they are structured but not in a complete format. Okay. Then third type is the unstructured type of data. Okay, which is huge in amount, you can say, where we have audios, videos, log files, and many other types of data. Okay. So these see, earlier when you were having those database management system, those traditional database management system, those were capable of handling the structured type of data. Okay, we were not handling those semi-structured and unstructured. We were handling structured type of data using those traditional database management system. Okay, because at that time we have that type of data. In that we are storing categorical or numerical type of data. Okay, and which can be managed from one computer. And if you want to collect the traditional type of data, or you can say structure type of data, you can just simply say, like, if you ask customers or your audience to rate how much they like a product. Okay, they will or their experience from 1 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, so they will give some rating. Now that type of data you can store in a tabular format. Okay, so that type of data we have, like a company's data, where employees suppose salary, their on the project they are working, they all were storing in a tabular format. Okay, very simple type of data. No graphs, images, audio, and all those things were there. Okay, so that type of data we were handling using those traditional database management system. I hope you all know what is database management system. I'm saying traditional database management system means those RDBMS and all. I hope these terms are clear to
Yes, ma'am.
everyone. Good. Okay. These are some of the characteristics of structured data. Using this, we will also compare how these are failing to deal when we are dealing with unstructured type of data. Okay, so our traditional system are designed to from the ground up to work with data that has primarily been the structured data. So let's first see the characteristics. So first it says that it will have clearly defined fields organized in records. Okay, you all know what are records, those tuples you were talking about. Okay, so structured type of data have clearly defined records, and records are usually stored in tables. So fields have, and those fields will have names, relationship, and defined between different fields. Okay, another thing is schema on write, that requires data to be validated against a schema before it can be written to a disk. Because see, if you are storing structure type of data, if you have to write structure type of data, have you all learned SQL before, MySQL? If anyone have not learned, please let me know. Have you all written SQL queries before? If not, please let me know.
So much.
I'll give you a brief.
Not much.
Yeah, not
Okay.
much.
The basic ones you know, right? How to create a table, you know, right?
Yes.
See, when you write those SQL queries, so you have to first provide a schema, means a syntax, that there will be a table, this will be the name of the table, these many columns will be there, column names will be there, and column types will be there. Means suppose you are storing roll numbers, so you will give a data type to it, int. If you are storing name, you will give a data type to it, a var or a char. Okay, address, phone number. So data types you will give, and if there are any constant, means salary can't be less than 1,000 or maybe less than 5,000, or salary can't be 0. Some constant you can give. So this type of schema first you provide, means a structure you are giving, on which once you will create a structure, then only you will store the data into the table, right? Means suppose there are 4 columns. The first one contains the roll number, second one contains name, and third one contains address. Okay, so a schema we are providing, that there will be a table, name of the table will be something like a student table. Okay, there will be 3 columns, name of the columns will be something, their data type, there will be some data type associated with it, and if any constant you want to give. Okay, means 2 roll numbers can't be same, means 2 students can't have the same roll number. Any constant you can give. Okay, you can make it as a primary key, or any constant you can give. Okay, so means you have to prepare a schema first before storing the data into it, before writing a data into it. But when you have a voluminous data, a large amount of data, if you will do this thing, this will take lot of time. Okay, means you will then you will be you will have less time to you can say to analyze the data. Okay, you won't be able to analyze the data, because more of the time you are spending in storing the data, in clearing the data, in making it a readable format, or a way to analyze the data. Okay, so this will be a deficiency, you can say, this will be a disadvantage if you are more focused in how what will be the schema, how to store the data, and to do all those things. Another thing are designed to get data from the disk and load the data into the memory to be processed by application. It's one or more the same thing. Means in one thing, in first thing you are trying to access the data, you are trying to write the data. In another thing, you are trying to load the data into the memory. Now, even to load the data into the memory, there has to be enough storage. Also, there has to be schema present inside it, which can be validated first. Okay, and then the data can be stored. Okay, and another thing says relational and warehouse database system that often read data in 8K or 16K block sizes. Means if you have to analyze your data, So the data amount in which the data size they are reading in a block size of 8K or 16K. And when you have petabytes or zettabytes of data and you are reading in this speed, 8K or 16K block, this will be very time taking. Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. Hi Gunandru, from next time onwards, please try to join on time. Okay, so we were discussing this last point that when you have these RDBMS, so reading will be in 8K or 16K block sizes. But we have large amount of data now. If we are talking about big data, so reading in these block sizes will be inefficient. Okay, it will be very time taking. I hope these points are... Yes. Yes, sir. Any doubt?
Ma'am, fourth relation and confirm nil, ma'am.
Fourth point is not
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. See, when you have those relational database management system and you want to read some data, okay, means you are reading your tables or data. So it will be read in the size of 8K or 16K block sizes. 8K means 8,000 block size. Means in that using those block size, you are reading the data. But now your data is in very large amount, is voluminous, is in zettabytes, it is in petabytes. I hope you are aware of these terms. What are kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte? Yes?
Yes, ma'am, we know.
If not, I'll let you know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now the data is in voluminous. If you are reading in 8K block sizes, suppose, let me draw it. See, suppose this is our data, and we are trying to read, suppose like this. Okay, it will take a lot of time. So what we have done now, we have solutions for it. To read the data in larger blocks instead of those small blocks, read the data in larger blocks. So time can be saved. Still not clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you want me to repeat? Okay. Now, step towards big data. So organization today contain large volumes of information that is not actionable or being leveraged for the information it contains. Every organization, they are storing data since years. Okay, they cannot just after 1 year they cannot just throw away the data. It is very useful. Okay, we will soon get to know that how they can find something interesting out of it. But for now, just understand that they just cannot throw out this data. Like after every 1 year, if suppose the employee has gone, they cannot just delete entire data of that employee. Okay, and it's not only about organization. If you will talk about hospitals, if you will talk about any other industry, the data is very important. And every year, if they are storing, means after every month, you can say, or every minute, the data size increases. Okay, so this is the problem. And another thing is that those data scientists, they are spending 80% of their time looking for the right data and 20% of the time doing analytics. Means they have to spend more time in doing analytics, but what they are doing, they are trying to find the right data. 80% of the time they are giving to find the right data. Means getting the data, clearing the data, because data, every time you do not find the clear crystal data, you have to there will be dirty data. You have to find right data out of it. Okay, you have to make it useful, then you can do analysis. Okay, if you will try to do the analytics on the dirty data, your result will be deteriorated. You might not get the good result. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, and another thing is, see, there are many medias you can generate data. So now let me ask to everyone. Okay, so it's a very simple task. Every one of you just give me one source you are using which you are generating data. Like I use mobile phone. I am generating data using my mobile phone. Or give me any device or any other example by which you are generating data. You are the source to generate data. Kaushindra, how you are generating?
Social media, ma'am. From social media.
Social media. Okay. Another one. Loeba, Rajitsan, Ashish. Okay, we have two Ashish.
Like
Vidyananda.
generating, like we are generating data like by surfing the internet as well.
Good. Vidyananda.
Uploading the video in YouTube, generate data.
Yes, Ashish.
YouTube, man.
YouTube, very good. But how using YouTube you are generating data? Good example, but just give up.
Yeah,
Yes,
YouTube
Rajitsan.
actually generates data in the form of audio and video. So those are a form of
Okay.
unstructured data.
Okay, suppose I am watching a YouTube video. Am I generating the data?
Yes, ma'am. It's like we are like, for example, a person is a creator and he or she uploads a video on YouTube. Then he or she generates the data, na? I think.
Good. Okay. Suppose I am a YouTuber. I am uploading a video, so I am generating data. But suppose I am
Yes,
not a
ma'am.
YouTuber. I just open YouTube. I search some educational video or any song. Am I generating any data here?
I don't have any so much idea about it.
No,
Sorry
just
about that.
think about it. If I'm watching a video, am I generating any data here?
Ma'am, I think yes.
Yes. Yes.
Data is also generated.
Vidyananda doesn't speak once. Yes, Gunindro, good. But just tell me how we are generating data. If I'm watching a video, if you are watching a video, YouTube video, how you are generating data? Which type of data you are generating? Which type of data
The
you
type
are
of
getting?
data that we generate is, I think, our personal preference of the type of video.
Yes. Good. Watch time, personal preference, history. If someone wants to, suppose if YouTube wants to analyze the history of the user. Okay. Genre, very good. And if you like a video, you share a video. These are all the ways to generate a digital data, right? If you pause somewhere, okay, these are all different ways to generate a data. Do you all use smartwatches? Smartwatch. Does smartwatch generate?
Yeah, smartwatch generates data like in the form of health monitoring and
Yes. I want everyone to participate. Because this way you can think, you can think in a broad way that how we are generating data. See, only we human beings, we are using these digital devices, and even if we are not using these digital devices, somehow we are creating data. Okay. So, okay, I'll share my screen again. So it's your task. Okay, after the class, you can think about it. There are many ways. There are, even if you'll see in the morning, just you wake up, you all check your phone, there will be several notifications, and if someone has shared these Instagram, you all use Instagram.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You watch those reels and all, and every time you like some reel, you just share with your friend. Okay, so sharing those, clicking on like, all those things, all the things will generate data, right or not? These things will be analyzed. If someone's video is getting more likes, okay, and all those things will be analyzed. Like in YouTube, you also have those gold button, something like that. If you are a YouTuber, no one is YouTuber here. Any blogs you use, you post on YouTube or something?
No,
You
ma'am.
don't
So
use social media.
I post music videos actually.
So there are something in YouTube, like if you will cross these many likes or viewers or something like that, you will get something from YouTube. All those things are
Yes,
analyzed.
ma'am. That are monetization process,
Yes.
4,000 watch hours and all. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, these are one of the way to attract YouTubers that try to upload more videos and something like that. Okay, so now it's your task. You think about how you all generate data, what are the different ways to generate data, and we will proceed with our next slide. Okay, so see. Social media data that can be used to establish pattern. See, in social media, I don't know now people upload all those things or not, but earlier it was very common that generally these young age people, okay, they upload what are they doing, where they are going, even if they are going by a flight or any tourist place, they just upload what are they eating. Even they went they goes to a restaurant or a picnic place with their friends or families, they just upload it onto the social media. So all those things are the very crucial data to these social media sites. Okay, they collect this data and analyze. Okay, and all the like these are the environmental ones, like what they are doing, where they are going, in which neighborhood they are in. But there are some personal traits as well. Like if someone is feeling low, they just upload a status feeling low, feeling sad. You must have seen all those memes as well, that feeling sad with 52 others and something like that. No? So people used to upload all those things. Just give me a minute. But Chandra, you are very late. Okay. So some personal things they also uploads. Okay. Now, how these data can be used with other data to analyze something, to predict out something out of it. Okay. Suppose in health. Okay, and someone, suppose in Facebook, is watching some videos or liking some videos, maybe suppose drink videos, those drink videos where people are drinking, going to club and pub, if they are. So some things with that data along with some other data, it can be predicted that whether the person is alcoholic or something like that. Okay, and many other things. In money also, like how money he is spending. Okay, means if they are every day or weekly or monthly, every time he or she uploads a status or uploads a status regarding visiting a place. Okay, or just some shopping items. Okay, so all those things can be predicted, like what type of product they are liking. Okay, how money he's spending in traveling or in food or in some clothes or in medicine or in books, education. Okay, so another thing is their personal behavior can be analyzed, like who is the person to whom he is going to vote for. Okay, so there may be like several parties, BJP, Congress, Okay, so if someone is liking some particular page, so there it can be predicted that whom the person is going to vote for. Okay, and infrastructure, if we'll, and these are very few examples I have taken here. Okay, there are many other things that can be predicted. Okay, like if some place is nearby to the restaurant or a metro place, okay, then is it a good place to buy a store or a business there? These all things can be predicted using all such type of data. I hope till now I have clear all those points. If anyone have any doubt. Okay, shall I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So till now I have many times says that voluminous data, big data, very large amount. There are many sources using which we are creating data. Okay. So now formally discuss what is big data. So you can say big data is larger, more complex data set, especially from new data sources. Okay, larger means the data is now, see, everyone have smartphone now. Okay, from the rich person to the very poor person, everyone have those smartphones now. Okay, and you know, if someone have those smartphones, they are creating a large amount of data. And even if they don't have any smart device, if they will, they must go to any government sector for the services or anything, those data will be stored somewhere. Okay, so this data will continuously, the data is continuously increasing in size. Okay, and the data is very complex type. Means if you are, suppose you are having those images, audios, likes, dislikes, shares, all those, you know, these graphs, these images, all those are the complex type of data. And these data are mostly generating using the new devices, like those smart devices, smart watch, if you have smart TV, you have smart home. Okay, so using these new sources, or you can say these new social media is also a very big source for generating this data. Okay, so these data sets are voluminous that traditional data processing software just can't manage them, because traditional data processing software, what type of data it was handling? Structured type of data. So what will you say? Well, does the traditional database management system fails here, or is it a problem? Traditional database
Yes, ma'am.
system is a problem here.
Yes, ma'am, because traditional database only mainly stores the structured data, but we have more than 70 to 80% unstructured data available.
Yes, we
That's
can say
why.
that. We can say that. But when traditional database management system was designed, at that time we have only I won't say that only structured type of data, but mainly we have structured type of data. Okay, so at that time it was good. For that period of time it was designed and it was good. But since we are now moving to the new sources of data, new type of data, so at that time it fails. Okay, therefore we have several other solutions. So where we are going to store them, how we are going to manage them, how we are going to analyze that data. Okay, then we will talk about the solutions for it. Okay, later we will talk about the solutions for it. Now, what are the motive behind big data? Okay, so what happen if the data is generated in a large amount? What we have to do with it? Okay, ठीक है, data is generating at their own pace, or at a very high speed. So why the companies, why the organization have those worries about it? Okay, why they are interested in it? Okay, so we can say to increase their to find something inside of it, to increase the profit, to gain some profit out of it. Okay, like for example, if we will talk about this Amazon. Okay, so I hope you all have visited Amazon. You must have one or the other time buy some product from Amazon or any other site like Flipkart, this Myntra, Snapdeal. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
So every time you buy any product there, okay, suppose you have bought any suppose kitchen item, or you can say mobile, or any other product. See, next time you will visit the Amazon, it will show you the similar type of products. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, I have experience, ma'am.
Also, if you are purchasing the first time, it will analyze some other customers' data. Suppose the other person has bought the phone along with the earphones or charger or something like that. That particular brand's charger or earphones. Okay, and you are purchasing first time. Okay, then also it will recommend you the suppose you have bought a Samsung phone. Okay, or the Apple or the iPhone. Okay, now suppose another person along with the iPhone has bought some other item, some particular brand item. So, and this is in suppose this pattern, this is a pattern with other customers as well, not only with the one customer, but with other customers as well. Okay, so similar type of product will be recommended to you as well. Okay, even if you are visiting it first time. Okay, because they will analyze using the purchase history of a customer that type of products are buying together by the customers. Okay, if the person is buying the phone, he might buy the you can say that case, cover case, phone case as well. Okay, so using that, now obviously if the person will see, okay, it has many ratings as well, this is recommended, the person buys, so the profit of the organization will increase. Okay, and it's in social media sites as well. Now another thing is, this was the first reason that why organization interested in big data, because to gain profit, to find something inside of it. Now, why there is sudden rush and ramping up of infrastructure to handle big data? Because we do not have any infrastructure. We have those traditional database management system which will store, which will not capable of storing this voluminous data and only capable of storing structure type of data. Okay, now those organization, if they want to analyze the data, they need to store it somewhere first. They need an infrastructure for it. Okay, so this is the reason they find out, and if they want to store the data, they suppose now we have the solution, those which are cost effective. Okay, but earlier those storing these data using those storage devices was very expensive. Okay, and since the data size is increasing, but data is important, they have to buy those storage devices, those storage things in a very high amount. This is very you can say this is means how much they are earning. They have to spend all most of the amount in storing the data as well. Okay. So this is the reason that there was a sudden rush and ramping up of infrastructure to handle big data. I hope these 2 points are clear. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is one of the example. Okay, let's take Facebook as an example. I hope you all have used Facebook, because now people are more into Instagram, Twitter, and those Snapchat and all. You all are aware of Facebook, right? You must have some or the other day have created IDs on Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, because see, in last like some of the student I was teaching, and they were unaware of Facebook. So I thought now Facebook is obsolete. Students means these young generation has stopped using this Facebook. So I hope you all have used Facebook once in a lifetime.
Yes.
Okay, good. So can anyone give me how Facebook uses our data? Just one example, if anyone can give. See, one is here only, analyze data and give the personalized newsfeed. Any other example can anyone give me that how Facebook is utilizing our data?
Personalized ads,
Personalized?
advertisements,
Sorry, your voice is breaking. I cannot hear it properly. Please repeat.
personalized ads.
Can you write in chat box? I seriously can't hear it.
I think he wants to say personalized advertisement.
Personalized advertisement. Very good. Any other example?
Ma'am, by knowing our date of birth, Facebook automatically give information about our birthday.
Birthday, right? Very good. Those anniversary messages they give, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
does anyone heard about Cambridge Analytica scam? No one? Cambridge Analytica spam scandal.
No,
That
ma'am.
Trump
Never heard
won.
of that.
Trump won, right? How he won the election in US. Okay, see one by one we will see how Facebook is utilizing our data. See, first if you will see tracking cookies, Facebook track cookies, right? See, if you have logged into the Facebook and same time you are surfing any other website, suppose you are surfing Amazon or Myntra or any other website. Okay, next time when you will log in, you will scroll down, you will see similar type website advertisement there. Okay, it will give you advertisement. Suppose at the same time once you were logged in into the Facebook and you were simultaneously logged in into the Amazon and searching some product. Next time you will log in, you will scroll down, you will just see on the Facebook page, you will see that those Amazon advertisement is on your Facebook page. Okay, so track your cookies. Another is facial recognition. If someone has used it recently, they have added that if someone added one picture, it automatically suggests you whom to tag. Okay, how it is suggesting that whom to tag? It will just see how many people are there in your image. Then it will just try to resemble that image with other image if they have in their Facebook profiles. Okay, like and if the image match, they will take the name out of it and they will say you can tag that person. Okay, so first they will check your friend list. If any person matches with that face, if that face matches, it will automatically says you can tag that person as well in your post. Yes or no? I think you guys also have not used Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, not now.
Hey,
Okay. Are
I'm
you
not
aware of
using. I'm not using
Netflix?
Facebook now.
Okay. Are you aware of Netflix? Netflix everyone uses.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Netflix recommends you first time once you log in, you create a profile, it will ask you your preferences. Some pictures they give and they will ask you to choose some 3 or 5 those either the web series or movies, they ask you to choose it. And based on that, you log in, they will recommend you some movies or web series. And suppose you have watched one web series or movies, next time it will suggest you the, suppose you have watched a thriller movie, next time it will in your recommendation, it will give you thriller type of movies or web series, or the same type of hero, or I can say actor or actress movie or web series. Yes or no? So it is using in
Yes, ma'am.
recommendation. It will also see that if you are, suppose you have first time, you have just you like the name, you have read the synopsis, you liked it, and you started watching you have just clicked on to the video, you have started watching it. Okay, and suppose you in the starting you don't like it, you just stop it and go back and search some other thing. So it also take that data as well, that video is open, but after 5 minutes or 4 minutes or 10 minutes, that person doesn't like it, it just stop that video and goes to the other video, just started watching other video. And suppose many people are doing the same thing. Okay, started by watching the trailer or by watching the synopsis, they liked it, they started watching it, but after 10 minutes they just stopped it and surfing other videos. Okay, so that type of data is also collected by the Netflix. Okay, to recommend a good movie or a good web series, see, once a person is logged into the Netflix and started watching a web series or a movie, they just attach to it. Okay, there is, Netflix don't need to promote himself. Okay, that promote like any other social media, like any other OTT platform, right? So the person just attached to it. Why they attach to it? Because of its recommendation system is very, very good. Okay, and it also takes that data as well. When suppose a person is watching a movie or a web series, they at one particular scene they are just repeating it. The Netflix will take that log as well, that at that particular scene people are just rewinding and watching it. Maybe they are liking the scene, or there is anything else, something like that. So that all those things are noted to analyze. These type of data are just preserved, they are saved, they are just used to analyze. Okay, to improve their recommendation system. Okay, if OTT platform recommendation system is good, people are just attracted to it. Every time Netflix don't need to just give a promotion or something. They need not to promote themselves. Have you ever seen on TV that Netflix is promoting themselves using an ad or something? No. Their just recommendation system is so good that people are just attracted to it. Yes or no? Is the lecture
Yes, ma'am.
boring? Or you have not attracted to Netflix as well? You are very means you are very into your studies. Okay, which social media platform you are interested in? Insta? Twitter?
Yes, ma'am. Instagram. We also use Instagram.
Good. Okay, at least one person uses Instagram. I thought all of you are very into your studies, very much into your studies, huh? Okay, so I have left with some more things here, like big data characteristic, but since we have less time, let's try to cover these characteristics in 5 to 7 minutes. Then we can wind up the session today. Okay. Okay. So see, if you will go to the research paper or any article on the Google, you will find different V's. In different V's, big data is defined. Someone will define it in 3 V's, someone will define it in 5 V's. Okay, 7 V's, you can see different definitions are given. Okay, so I have taken here these 5 major points in which we are going to define the characteristics of big data. Okay, first one, everyone knows voluminous. Okay, see, now the database data size is increasing at a very day by day. Every person have those smartphones, so the volume of the data is increasing at a very large scale. Okay, so one characteristic is volume. The data size is voluminous. Another is velocity, because at very high speed, you use Instagram, watch those reels, like any reel, just instantly shared with your friend. Okay, just 10 to 15 messages only of reels only you will see. Okay, so it is increasing at a very high speed. Even if you will open a WhatsApp, send a message. Now WhatsApp everyone use, right? So open a message, send a message, like any message, send a message. These all are at a very high speed. So velocity. Okay, velocity is also a characteristic. Another thing is variety. Variety, we have learned about 3 types of data. So our data is in variety, in a different variety. Okay, in different forms: structured, semi-structured, unstructured. Okay. Then another thing we talk about veracity. What the veracity says, see, all these terms you already know, so I have not explained them in depth. Volume, velocity, variety, you know. Let's understand about this veracity. What is this veracity? See, since our data is generating at a very high speed, and when we are storing data, see, there is no particular schema in which you have to store the data. So the data is just dumped onto the system, you say. So your data may not be of good quality. Suppose this is somewhere your data is stored. Okay, so let's first create this table. Suppose if I talk about this column, see, this is filled, this is filled, this is filled, and this was left empty. And it's a very huge amount of data, and many cells will be empty. Maybe there is no data which can be filled into some particular cells. So if your cells will be empty, and if you will try to analyze, if you are finding average or mean, or you are trying to analyze it, your result will deteriorate because cells are empty. Somewhere your cells are empty. Okay. Another thing is data may be inaccurate. Means suppose in this column the data lies between 0, 1, 5, very small values were there. But in one particular cell, suppose the data was a number was given which is 5,000, which was very unexpected, because all your values in that particular column are lying between 0 to 5, and some value, just a random value, came as a 5,000. Okay, means that can be inaccurate type of data. Okay, and many other things will be there. There will be duplicacy of data. Some rows are repeating. Okay, all those things, if you're not rectifying all those things, if you are using this dirty data, then when you are analyzing data, then your result which you are getting will not be of good quality. Will not, the leader will not be able to take any decision. Okay, after analyzing, if we will take after analyzing some decision based on this dirty data, the decision could be wrong. Okay, so first thing is your data needs to be clean. So there will be several methods to clean this data. Okay, this comes in veracity. Another thing is value. Means your data needs to be valuable. Your data needs to convey some information. Okay, needs to, if it's not valuable, if you're not capable of interpreting something out of it, then that data is useless. Okay, at the end you have to analyze data and find insight out of it. So your data needs to be valuable. Okay, I hope these characteristics are clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So these are some of the examples, applications, and challenges which we can cover in next class, tomorrow's class. Okay. And after discussing these points, we will move to the Hadoop. Okay. So in today's class, any doubt, anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I hope you have understood everything. If you still face any difficulty, you can mail on the same email ID where you have received this link, meeting link. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and one more thing, that please be very serious with the course, that because after every few lectures we will take your maybe oral test or a written test or a MCQ based test. Okay, just to know if you are understanding the concept or not. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, before going, just I want to take the attendance. Then you can
Yes,
just
ma'am.
okay. Rojitsan is there. Vijay is there. Vijay Sharma. Okay, just. Maibam Basaraj Singh. No. Ashish Kumar is there. Bharat Bhushan Harit.
Yes, ma'am. Ashish Kumar.
Ashish Kumar is there. Okay. Kaushindra Kumar is there. Achal Saxena.
Yes, ma'am. Kosindra Kumar.
Okay. Chinkheng Gang Baba Thaudam. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Are you there? It's Chinkhe. No? Okay. Ritik Sharma.
Yes, ma'am. Ritik Sharma.
Aditya Rastogi. Rahul Kumar. Kumuk Chem. Yai Kawa. Atish Kayan. Vidyananda. Umeshwari. Gunindro. Doyaba.
Ma'am, Vijayananda says yes, ma'am, in the chat.
Okay. Gunindro. Loyaba. Nasir. Okay, Gunindro is there. Loyaba is there. Nasir. Soro Khaiban. Okay. You can do one thing. Just send your name in the chat box. Lipana, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there, ma'am.
Okay, Lipana, I hope you have understood today's lecture.
Yes, ma'am. But actually, I was in college. I was not able to do. I was in workplace. That's why I couldn't answer you sometimes.
Okay, no problem. It is requested you to please choose your offline mentoring center. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. But I was not able to do. I just want your guidelines for that. I think I'll call you back later once this.
Okay. Okay, Lipana.
Okay. Thank you.
So everyone's done with the attendance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's meet tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care.
Ma'am.
Yes,
one
Kaushik?
query, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, one query, ma'am.
Yes.
The content, ma'am, need of PDF form.